When you picture France, your mind probably jumps to the Eiffel Tower, maybe a crowded museum or two. But what if I told you that the most beautiful parts of France are the places most tourists never even know exist? Well, today, we're ditching the cities. We're going on an adventure to find France's most incredible natural wonders. From canyons with impossibly turquoise water to cliffs that look like they were carved by giants, these are the 10 spots that will make you fall head over heels for France. Let's get into it. Number 10. Kicking off our list at number 10, we're heading to a land of sleeping giants, the volcanoes of Auvergne. Right in the heart of France, the Parc Natural Régional des Volcans d'Auvergne is the largest regional park in mainland France. It's famous for the Chaîne des Puys, a chain of over 80 dormant volcanoes that's now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. But forget lava and ash, these are serene, green, rolling hills and glassy crater lakes that create a landscape of pure tranquility. It's a hiker's paradise, with trails crisscrossing all over, including up the iconic Puy de Dôme. Exploring this area feels like stepping onto a different planet, a powerful reminder of the Earth's creative force, now just snoozing under a blanket of green. Number 9. Coming in at number 9, we're journeying to a region that feels like it was ripped from the pages of a fairy tale, the Jura Mountains. Tucked away in eastern France right near the Swiss border, the Jura is a world of deep forests, stunning glacial lakes, and some truly magical waterfalls. Water shaped this landscape over thousands of years, leaving behind a network of pristine lakes and rivers that are just begging to be explored. A highlight is the Route des Lacs, a scenic drive that winds past some of the prettiest lakes you'll ever see. But the real showstopper is the Hérisson Valley, which boasts a series of 31 waterfalls, yes, 31. A trail follows the river, leading you from one beautiful cascade to the next. The Jura just has this deep sense of peace with a little touch of wild magic. Number 8. For our number 8 spot, we're visiting a place so unique it feels like you've left Europe entirely. Welcome to the Camargue. This massive wetland delta, where the Rhône River spills into the Mediterranean, is a rugged, wind-swept world of salt flats, marshes and lagoons. The Camargue is famous for its incredible wildlife. This is where you can see wild white horses roaming free and thousands of greater flamingos turning the ponds into a sea of pink. In fact, it's one of the few places in Europe where these iconic birds actually live and breed. With over 400 species of birds recorded here, it's an absolute dream for birdwatchers. The best way to soak it all in is on horseback or by bike, getting lost in a raw, untamed corner of Provence that feels a world away from the manicured lavender fields. Number 7. At number 7, we're climbing high into the Pyrenees to see a true force of nature, the Cirque de Gavarnie. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a massive natural amphitheater, basically, a colossal wall of rock carved out by ancient glaciers. It's hard to even wrap your head around the scale of it. The rock walls shoot up 1,700 meters high, a stretch for 14 kilometers around, all framed by snow-capped peaks. And as if that wasn't enough, tumbling down from the top is the magnificent Gavarnie Falls, the highest waterfall in mainland France, at over 400 meters. Hiking into the Cirque is a journey you won't forget, leading you right into the heart of this natural coliseum where you can really feel the immense power of the mountains. Number 6. Halfway through our countdown, at number 6, we find a wonder that looks like a golden wave rising from the coast, the Dune du Pilote. Standing tall on the Atlantic coast near Arcachon Bay, this is, quite simply, the tallest sand dune in all of Europe. Its height actually changes with the wind, but it always towers more than 100 meters above the sea. Let me tell you, climbing it is a workout, whether you take the stairs or just go straight up the sand, but the reward is one of the most stunning panoramic views in France. From the top, you get a 360-degree look at the deep blue Atlantic on one side, a huge green pine forest on the other, and the gorgeous Arcachon Bay laid out in front of you. It's a surreal, constantly changing place where the desert meets the forest and the ocean. We're about to break into our top 5, where the scenery gets even more epic. If you're enjoying this trip through France's wild side, and maybe adding a few spots to your bucket list, do us a favor, and hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps us bring more adventures like this to you. And drop a comment below, which of these places would you visit first? Alright, let's get to number 5. Number 5. At number 5, we've arrived in one of the most iconic landscapes in France, one you can see, smell, and feel: the lavender fields of Provence. Every summer, especially on the Valençay Plateau, the whole area just explodes into an endless sea of purple. Seeing those perfectly straight rows of lavender stretching to the horizon, often with golden sunflower fields right next to them, is like stepping into a painting. The best time to see it is from late June to mid-July, when the flowers are in full bloom and the air is filled with that calm, unmistakable scent. It's a photographer's dream, and an experience that just floods all your senses. Number 4. Our number 4 spot is a true masterpiece of coastal erosion, the cliffs of Etretat. Found on Normandy's Alabaster coast, these brilliant white chalk cliffs are some of France's most famous natural landmarks. What makes them so special are the dramatic, natural arches and the lonely sea stack known as l'Aiguille, or the Needle. These crazy formations have inspired tons of artists, most famously the Impressionist painter Claude Monet. You can walk along the cliff-top paths for unbelievable views of the turquoise English Channel, or if you time it for low tide, you can even explore the pebble beach down below. The sheer white cliffs against the bright water is a view you won't be forgetting anytime soon. Number 3. Breaking into our top 3 is a region of truly epic scale, the French Alps. Home to the highest mountains in Western Europe, this is a world of snowy peaks, crystal-clear alpine lakes, and valleys so green they almost glow. The star of the show, of course, is Mont Blanc, and the town of Chamonix at its feet is the perfect base camp for any adventure. It doesn't matter if you're a serious mountaineer, a casual hiker, or a skier, the Alps have something for you. The trails here offer stunning views at every single turn, from the peaceful beauty of Lake Annecy to the wild and rugged Aiguilles Rouges Nature Reserve. The sheer size and grandeur of it all is both humbling and inspiring. It's a true paradise for anyone who loves the mountains. Number 2. Just missing out on our top spot, at number 2, is a slice of Mediterranean heaven, Calanques National Park. Stretching between the cities of Marseille and Cassis, the Calanques are these breathtakingly beautiful, narrow inlets with towering white limestone cliffs that dive straight into brilliant turquoise water. This whole protected area is a playground for outdoor lovers. You can hike the trails for mind-blowing viewpoints, with some paths leading down to tiny, secluded beaches. The Calanques d'Envaux is probably the most famous and, honestly, might be the most beautiful of them all. Another amazing way to see them is by kayak, letting you paddle through the calm, jewel-colored water and find hidden coves. The sharp contrast between those white cliffs and the bright blue water is just jaw-dropping. Number 1. And now, for our number 1 most beautiful natural place in all of France. It's a place so huge and so colorful it's been nicknamed Europe's Grand Canyon. We are talking about the gorgeous du Verdon. Carved out by the Verdon River over countless centuries, this massive canyon has limestone cliffs that tower up to 700 meters high. But what really makes it unforgettable is the water. It's a mesmerizing, almost glowing shade of turquoise that you have to see to believe. The absolute best way to experience it is to get on the water. Rent a kayak or a paddleboat and just glide into the canyon, staring up at the colossal cliffs all around you. If you'd rather stay dry, the scenic drive along the rim gives you one incredible panoramic view after another. For its pure drama, its unbelievable color, and the sense of awe it leaves you with, the gorgeous du Verdon is our number 1. So, from the ancient volcanoes of Auvergne to the turquoise waters of the Verdon, it's pretty clear France's natural beauty is as diverse as it is stunning. These 10 places show a side of the country that's a world away from the city streets, a wild, majestic, and beautiful France that's just waiting to be explored. We hope this trip inspired you to look beyond the usual tourist spots on your next adventure. What did you think of our list? Did we miss your favorite spot? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Until then, keep exploring.